dead people. You are now listening to Machoff'n Podcast. The internet's #1 place to machoff on a Monday.
Yo, 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 what's
Hello!
up? What's up, guys? We're back on a
Little
Monday.
Michael's also here. We're back on a Monday. We didn't skip. We didn't cancel. We showed up. We showed up. That's it. That's all we have for today.
That's all we have. All right, so you guys,
No, I'm excited. This episode's going to be fun. But before we get all into whys, let's start it off with what we didn't do last week. We're going to do it this week. Let's do it.
Bringing it back this week. Today's sipping word is favorite. So today's sipping word is favorite because we're going to be saying it a hell of a lot.
Yeah, I truly believe that sentence, that we're going to be saying that a lot. So before, Joelle. Hi, Joelle.
Yo, yo, yo.
So we'll get into the weekly lowdown, but first, why we're excited and why we're going to be saying favorite a lot. If you haven't seen the title, it's Glove to Glove, a Disney showdown. We are both wearing our Disney. Look, this sweatshirt's so fucking. So is his though. So like mine's like an acid wash vintage. Actually, I don't know if it's really vintage. It's my dad's.
You said it's your dad's from the 90s. So.
Oh, that's vintage now? Fuck, that means I'm vintage. I was born in the 90s.
90s is 30 years.
But this is like an acid wash Disneyland sweatshirt. It's fucking sick. I remember in high school, my dad was wearing it one time, and I was like, "That's cool. Can I have it?" And he was like, "No." And then later on that day, he like came into my room and threw it at me, and he was like, "Wash it up." And that was his way of showing his love. So he gave me the sweatshirt. And then Sean's fucking sweater is the terminology for you hockey players. You want to talk about it?
Yeah. It is also vintage. I believe it is also from like late 90s, maybe early 2000s, but it's Pluto's Ice Hounds K9 hockey jersey.
That's so
complete
cool.
with his name and number.
Pluto K9. That's so cool. And you played in that?
I played, just a few games because I was like, I don't want to fuck it up. So I just maybe 1 or 2 games.
Was it from like Disneyland? And then it was like a practice jersey.
So yeah, Disneyland had, it was expensive practice jersey.
Yeah.
But Disneyland had, for whatever reason, I don't think it was during Mighty Ducks times. I'm pretty sure it was after Mighty Ducks, but they had like all different characters had different jerseys. I think at one point too, they had Nightmare Before Christmas, but like
that's cool.
They had Tigger. He had his own. It looked like a Flyers jersey. It was bright orange and black, and then Goofy had a jersey, and I think Donald Duck had a jersey, and then of course I think Mickey had a jersey. So
your brother had one too, right?
Yeah.
What was his?
I think he had the.
Or was his Marvin the Martian?
No. I think he had. I can't remember if he had Tigger or Goofy. But whatever it was, I know he played in his, and he actually had
blood on it.
He had blood on his shoulder, so I was like, that is actually kind of
hockey player
badass.
Problems.
So that's pretty sick.
What's your favorite word this week? Bitch. No, that's not it.
That's every week.
That's the weekdays.
You young people,
you young
dude.
people. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, I wish I felt young.
My body tells me otherwise. So yeah, we're going to be doing a Disney movie soundtrack showdown. It's
making our own soundtrack.
After not last episode, the episode before the Coachella one.
I think so.
Was that the one before? I don't know. One of the episodes recently, we did a Coachella showdown where we created our own like festival days, and we actually had a lot of fun doing that, like the prep work. So we were like, let's do it again. And then we ran with the whole Disney thing.
I think these showdowns are going to be a thing.
Yeah,
so
it's fun.
Hopefully you guys like them. We like putting them out there too, seeing what you guys think, seeing who you guys vote for. So it's super fun.
Okay, but before we get into the main event, let's do our weekly lowdown.
Time for the weekly lowdown.
Who's that? I look so good.
We got new graphics out, baby.
Sean's put some new graphics, and because he's just always trying to raise the fucking bar up and up and up.
Raise the production value, and hopefully the talent follows.
Empty promises. Empty promises. So let's get into it. All right, you guys. We did something this weekend. I'll talk about that last, actually. So the week, we don't need to talk about the week. We worked. Whatever. Yeah.
No fun work.
Friday was great. We saw 2 of our best friends. We haven't seen that, the ones who we went to Hawaii with. We haven't seen them since we all came back from the mainland.
To the mainland.
To the main. Oh yeah, not from the mainland. I wish.
It's wishful thinking.
But we haven't seen them, so it was nice to see them. We ate, we drank Chivella. I did not drink a Chivella. I don't like Chivellas. I don't like Chivellas or micheladas. Nobody asked me, but I'm telling you, I don't. So yeah, that was fun. We got some froyo, and we're gonna be going to a Giants game in a few weeks, and yeah, that was fun. And then on Sunday, so something that some of you may not know about Sean and I, so we've like randomly done bridal shoots. Where like a lot of wedding vendors, they like kind of they do collaborate on a styled shoot, and so you get like a dress person, a cake person, a decorator person.
It's like a fake wedding so that they can create content to advertise their stuff. Yeah,
on their Instagrams and their websites and whatever, and they typically need couples to shoot, and like we've done one. This will be our 3rd one. We don't go looking for these.
It sounds obnoxious.
It does, but like it's fun. We do it for the free pictures.
It's part of being a biracial couple.
Yeah. We do it for the free pictures because they just you get pictures of you.
Nice professional photos.
Exactly. Yeah, you're in a wedding dress and a suit that is not from your actual wedding, but that's fine. But we did one a few years ago. Which was like a VW flower bed
cool.
truck. Yeah, it was really cool. And the photographer had messaged me on Instagram. And then Papa La Vista, who's been in the chat before, his wife, my best friend, she's a wedding planner, and so she needed models. So we did one for her like sometime last year. And then now this one was like a friend of a friend of a friend who we saw at my show a few weeks ago was like, hey, I heard you model, and I was like, that's a goddamn lie. That's a goddamn
Somebody
lie.
Lied to you.
We just have had opportunities. So anyway, so we're doing another one. So on Sunday, we drove up to Morgan Hill so I could go get a fitting done. And Battle Chaser people are going to be like, how many wedding? Exactly. We have so many pictures in wedding attire. But we went to Morgan Hill. And so I got to try on wedding dresses. And again, like the last shoot that we did, I didn't get to try on stuff. It was just like, this is what the dress was.
Oh, man. And I'm still so sorry about that.
I know. Nothing fit right. Like,
like the last 2 ones we did, I did the online like suit where you give them your measurements. And like I followed their instructions to a T. And it was horrendous. So to any dude listening out there thinking about getting one of those things, like make sure you leave time to return it and get it fixed.
Yeah, or just get it fitted.
Or just go another route.
Yeah,
if it was bad.
Yeah. Yeah, the first suit though, Sean actually bought it.
Joelle
knows that's how they bonded, and that's how they're friends now. It was over that suit.
It was a suit that was head to toe floral print. I looked like grandma's couch, and it was so sick.
It's so sick. So
I bought the suit after the shoot. Yeah.
During the shoot, he was like, "Do you think she'll let me buy this?" And I was like, "I mean, you could ask. I think she bought it just for this, so why not?" And she was going to give it to you for free. She's like, yeah, I have no use for it. And you were like, no, I can't just take it for free.
Yeah.
So I think you gave her $50 for like a jacket and pants, and it's sick.
Yeah, full floral print.
And I can't speak either. Speaking's irrelevant for podcasts.
Words are hard.
So I got to try on a few dresses, and that was fun because they were all like dresses that I wouldn't normally wear. Like my actual wedding dress was very like bohemian, and it was very minimal, and like it was just very simple, I guess. But I got to try on some princess dresses and like some lace and some florals, and some like one had like fucking like what's that word?
Celestial. Yeah.
Celestial.
What do you call it?
Fucking astrologists.
Yeah, it looked like
made
just
the dress.
stars and constellations like on around the shoulder.
Constellations. Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
And they had long like sleeves too that had like little sewn in dots that looked like stars.
And then the sleeves like pop off. And that's when I turn into
for your super dance move. Like loose shoulders.
But yeah, so we apparently I'm gonna be wearing 3 different dresses. I don't know how many suits you have, but it's gonna be fun.
Idea.
I'm excited. So we did that. We also randomly saw Chuy Gomez. If you guys are from the Bay Area, I would hope you would know who Chuy Gomez is. CMC.
Yeah,
growing up watching music videos.
That was super, super funny and super random because we got there to the fitting early and we were just sitting in the car killing time. And then I just see this guy walk in front of us. I was like, is that Chuy Gomez? And then like Mel's just like looking at him. And then
I was like, whose uncle is this? Like,
yeah. And then the back of his shirt said Chuy Gomez and he had a bag with like a Chuy Gomez patch on it. And I was like, yeah, it's Chuy Gomez. It's got to be.
Branding. I'm just gonna whack with
wear your own shit.
A backpack with a big middle finger on there. Look at that. That's me.
That works.
That's me. So yeah, we saw Chuy Gomez, and then, all right, we played with fire a little bit on Sunday. It was planned, but we played with fire, you guys. All right, so my dream car is a Jeep Wrangler. Like, I want a Jeep so bad. However, I have no need for a car right now. My car is completely paid off. Fuck debt. And my car's in great condition. Like, there's just no need for me to get a car right now, and that's fine. But I know when I do get a new car, I wanted a larger car, and so I was thinking between the RAV4 and then in my like perfect world, it would be a Jeep. But for some reason, a Jeep, it's it can, with all the bells and whistles, it can get pretty up there compared to a RAV4, which is like fucking 30,000 or something like that.
Yeah.
So anyways, and Sean he was between a Gladiator
and a Bronco. As a child, like I fell in love with just convertible trucks. Like just the idea, like a topless truck, like a Jeep or the Broncos or the Blazers or anything of that nature. I just thought it was the coolest, sickest thing. Topless. So now there's a brand new Bronco out, which, pro tip, super not impressed. I thought their top of the line it was like their economy or their lower one.
Well, let's explain how we know that. Yeah. So
Mel can talk about it.
So so we were like, you know what? Both of us, because his car is probably gonna kaput sooner than mine. But
drive a hell of a lot more.
He does, but it's still like you still have some time. Yeah, your car's in great condition. So for fun, we were like, let's go test drive cars. Because like I used to do that with my dad when I was younger. Like we had no intention of buying vehicles. We were just like, let's just go drive some new cars, and that was an activity to do. And so I told Sean, I was like, let's go try our Jeeps. Like, let's go see, because what if we don't like them?
Yeah.
I mean, we drove a Jeep in Hawaii. You drove it. I didn't get to drive it. But it was inside of it. But we were like, let's just go. And
see how they are.
Considering we really want them, and we're in not necessarily in no position. We could easily get a car if we wanted to, but we don't need to. But it was definitely playing with fire, because again, we are out of debt. And we bought a car. We would get it dangerous. Especially like an $80,000 car. So we said, fuck it. And we did it. And we went. And apparently Jeeps are now, they have an electric version or like a hybrid version. So I'm like, that's what I wanted out of the RAV4. And we went, and shout out to Davinder. You were a great man, Davinder. When I do buy a car, I'm buying it from you. We went to go test drive, and it was sick. Like I felt like a badass bitch in that Jeep. Like it feels proper. It felt right. We should have put the
the what?
The thing, the grocery trip thing. I should have had it with me. It's okay. It's okay. But anyways, it was fucking sick, you guys. If that car was the color that I wanted, which is like white on white, like we would have had a serious problem.
It would have been,
it would have been
tough.
It would have been a situation, a la Jersey Shore situation, if that car was fucking white on white. It wasn't though. It was gray and black. So alas, it didn't happen. And then across the way, there was a Ford lot.
Yeah, so I'm in between like wanting and liking a Bronco or wanting and liking the Jeep Gladiator.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Mel can tell you about our experience at the Ford dealership.
Yeah, so we just left Davinder, who was a great guy. We drove the car. He was telling us all about it. He wasn't pushy at all. And like, I understand salespeople, that's your job, but like, fucking chill out, man. But he was just like super nice dude. Capital Expressway, if anyone's in San Jose, go buy a car from that man. He's great.
Ask for
Davinder. And then we went across the way to Ford, and this I don't even remember his name, but this older gentleman was like, "Oh, are you guys meeting? Like have an appointment, basically?" And we were like, "No." And we're looking at the Bronco. They only have one. They have the Sport, and then they had the full size, and we didn't see any other Broncos there.
Yeah.
And it was like Sean was like, "Oh, the color's fine." I thought the color was weird. But anyways, we walk up and we're looking, and I'm not wowed compared when we were in front of the Jeeps. I was like, I'm sweating. Like, Papa Molly, I'm sweating. It was beautiful. It was fucking beautiful. But the Bronco was just like lackluster. And then we were like, well, Sean was like to the guy, "Can I test drive?" And the guy was like just a super sweet older dude. He was like, I have to check with my manager. And then the manager comes up, and this motherfucker just like reeked like douche canoe. Like
super just the classic stereotypical greased up salesman.
Yeah, and then the guy who came with him in his ill-fitted polo shirt was just like with his arms crossed, and I was like, "Well, who the fuck are you?"
It was
was so weird. And the guy was like, "Oh, he wants to know if he can drive the car, test drive it." And the guy did say, douche canoe did say, he was like, "Look, I'm going to be honest with you, man. Like, what did he say? What was the wording that he used?"
I don't remember the exact wording, but it was basically like, gentleman's agreement that you're extremely interested in this car.
And you understand the markup.
To even take it out. And it's for two reasons. It's because they have a bigger markup than anybody else. He told me straight up, our markup is 10,000, and we just left Jeep, and their markup was 5,000. And I'm thinking with the online like buying, they have to be totally transparent. But he was like, "Yeah, our markup's high. It's 10,000." And then I want to be sure you're interested in it because we're worried about the mileage on these things.
Which that makes sense. I didn't think about that.
But like in the grand scheme of things, a test drive is like a mile.
Yeah.
And like,
it just depends how many people, if that was their only one though, right?
If they have 100 people do 1 mile to 2 mile test drives, that's 200 miles. So it's like not even that big a thing.
True.
And they're having problems keeping those things on the lot. And they were like, we can't even order them for the rest of this year. You have to order and get it next year. So I'm like, so really for the rest of this year, you're going to have this one. And if somebody does buy it, you're not going to have anything for people to test drive. So I was just like, just rubbed me the wrong way. And it was just weird and gross and didn't feel right.
Yeah. And then we got in the car, or not in it, but we opened it, and it was like, I don't know, it just didn't wow me in the way that the Jeeps did.
And just the customer service and the first impression like makes everything.
Yeah.
And then when it came to the car,
it's a Ford. Yeah. that was the other thing, right?
So BC, you hit the nail on the head.
So yeah, fuck a Bronco.
I've never owned a Ford. My family's never bought one. We've always been Chevy family.
Ford Ranger.
And that was one of the other like grunts I had. I was like, and I've driven Mustangs. Mustangs are sick and like wild and almost borderline out of control.
Mm-hmm. That's how we like them.
Yeah, it's wild. But But just the quality, and shout if you guys have a Bronco and you love them, more power to you. But the quality of the build of the inside was super weird and just it felt like it would be sick in like 6 or 7 years.
Yeah.
If they keep going and figure it out. But it felt like kind of thrown together and just things are just bolted on without any care to like attention to detail, which was I was just like, I was impressed with that in the Jeep. I was like, holy shit, like you guys have so many little details.
They thought of everything.
There's, you go to the, you go to where they have the, I think it's some reservoir. I don't know if it's the gas tank reservoir, but they have bolts. And then it's like underneath carpet, underneath everything. And he's showing us, where the jack and everything to change the tire is, all the tools. There's a little Jeep like imprint in the steel, and I'm like, it's like the old Willys Jeep. Like they have those little details everywhere. It just blew my mind. So
yeah,
hella nice. Definitely gonna go with the Gladiator when I go that route. But it was playing with fire because we both left there like, fuck. Now we know what we want.
Now it's just waiting.
Now we're out of debt
for our cars to die.
So yeah.
No, but
we're gonna get. Hopefully, we don't get too tired of it, and then we just accidentally total our cars. Like, I drove it off the cliff and jumped out. I don't know what happened.
Whoops.
Jesus, yeah.
But I'm glad because I know for sure now. Because my thing was like, I need to see if I can fit a car seat in the back of the Jeep. I didn't think they were that big.
And the hybrid. The hybrid was
and
sick
the hybrid, yeah.
And it's a torquey hybrid. It's not. There wasn't a delay, right?
No.
Yeah.
And it didn't feel like when I was at a stop that the car was off, like fucking Priuses, like scare me. I'm like, did I break it? Why is it not working? But it was good. I like it. I'm excited. But so we did end up making a Jeep purchase today, and I think Sean will or not today, on Sunday.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll hit on it a little bit.
Yeah.
So before we get into that really quick, because the main reason why we were there and bought this Jeep. Anybody who is a pro at grocery buying or planning, please hit us up.
Yeah, we suck.
Because it is fucking nuts. And there's only two of us. We are in a small spot with not a lot of storage, but I hate that we still end up throwing away some stuff before we eat it. And it's just like driving me nuts. We've gotten pretty good at buying things that we like and buying things for meals and stuff, but it's, we're trying to stretch it and get a more efficient budget. So if you guys are a pro, hit us up. But while we were at the grocery store, the funny thing happened, because we woke up, got groceries early, and then we were going to jam out and do the test drive thing. And we'll do the bridal, the fitting and test drive. So first thing in the morning was grocery shopping. We're going down the aisle by aisle, going through our list. We jammed. This is a new grocery store that we haven't been to. So we're just walking down an aisle. Out of nowhere, they have the toys, Out of nowhere, the first thing I see is a little Matchbox Jeep. That's the exact Jeep that Mel wants.
Yeah. Maybe not the exact. It was a Rubicon.
It wasn't a Sahara.
Now I know I don't want a Rubicon.
But it was all white.
Perfect.
White top.
Beauty.
So it was nice to first thing of the day was to buy a Jeep. So we felt fulfilled, and then we can go and look at cars without having the urge of feeling like we're not buying something. So.
Yeah, I kept the little Jeep in my purse the whole time. I wasn't sure if I was going to pull it out for some random reason or not. But
just a little reminder, be like, I already got one.
This is your budget, not this. This is your current budget right now. So let's focus on that. Let's fix it. Let's do some things in your to-do list first before you just start buying another fucking car.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a really good weekend. Really good weekend.
It was. And yeah, I think that
pretty
wrapped
much
it up
covers
pretty
it.
good.
All right.
Yep.
We're here for the main event. I'm so excited.
You ready?
I'm so excited about this.
You ready?
That's so good. All right.
Humble opinions,
Humble
baby.
opinions. You guys know Humble Opinions is the bread and butter of Machoff'n Podcast. It's where we give our opinions that nobody asked for.
But you're all here to hear.
Mm-hmm.
This week is a special week. As we said, it was 2 shows ago. I went back and checked.
Oh,
we
your memory's
like
so
doing
good.
the Coachella showdown. And we like to see your guys' votes on the Instagrams. So we are doing another showdown, but it is of Disney songs, baby.
Disney songs. So we have ASMR. We have curated
Scat.
the ultimate Disney soundtrack. So
I'll go get
here, okay. Here is the little Michael's having a moment. So here is the lay of the land for this Disney movie soundtrack. So each person has chosen an opening song, a hero's journey, which is like the positive uplifting where like the protagonist is like becoming like who they were meant to be, I guess. A love song, a sad song, which, you know, Disney is very well known for their sad songs. The triumphant / like that bitch song, like, you know, like the main fucking song, the main song of whichever, you know, movie. And then a random song that didn't really fit into any of the categories, but like we're too good to ignore.
To leave out. Yeah.
And so the rules are that the songs had to have been used in the actual timeline given. Meaning, like, you can't choose, like, the main song for, like, the opening song unless it is also the opening song. Because there's a few movies where, like, the opening song, the movie ended with that same song. That's, like, their banger, yeah. And then each person cannot use more than 2 songs from the same movie. So, like, I can't have more than 2 Tarzan songs or 2, you know, whatever songs. And last time for the Coachella, look at the way I'm pointing at myself. For the Coachella lineup, I went first. And that meant that anyone I chose, Sean could not choose. And so now I fucked myself. Because I was like, yeah, go ahead, go first. And then I was like, oh, that means I have to have multiples. So this time it's Sean's turn to go first.
There's no shortage of songs in any of these categories.
No, like
I'm sure there's some that we're missing that you guys can let us know.
I'm bringing the heat. Like
Me
I was
too. There's a lot of heat to be brought in.
When I was doing the prep, I was just like, I had my fucking headphones on. I felt like a producer. I was just like, knees weak, arms are heavy or something. I was like,
With the Disney version.
And like, what can I say except you welcome? But I was like, this shit's straight fire. Like, call me DJ Khaled.
Fire.
This is fucking fire.
It's going on the next Kids Bop.
Fire. And then, okay, so does Pixar count? Yes, Pixar counts. Star Wars and Marvel does not count. We had made that choice earlier today. That's purely because I don't know any Star Wars or Marvel music. I know the Celine Dion song from Deadpool, but I don't know anything else. So we just kind of just scrapped that. Maybe on Legion of Geeks they do that. That's more Marcus and Sean's realm than it is
one of the guest streams or something.
Yeah, it's
we'll figure it out.
It's not in my repertoire.
But Disney and Pixar have enough to hold over for like 10 of these competitions.
Oh, absolutely. We're gonna have honorable mentions on honorable mentions on honorable fucking mentions.
All
right, let's do it.
You ready to get into it?
Oh my gosh.
And we're going back and forth, right?
Yeah, we'll go back and forth.
Okay.
So, opening song. And in the chat, we're not going to do a poll because it'd be like hella polls, but like say which one is your favorite of the 2 just for fun and to help my street cred, right?
And let us know after we say our choices too. Let us know what your guys' choices are for the segment.
Yeah.
So this first one for opening, I think I'm going with the greatest movie opening song of all time.
I know what it is.
Feel free to fight me about any movie. I think this can stand for anything.
I know what it is.
I'm going with The Circle of Life, Lion King.
I knew it.
You say that anywhere.
I knew
Everybody
it.
fucking knows it. We were on our vacation in Hawaii. We were randomly just sitting at a beach, and then this dad out of nowhere held his kid up, and everybody knew what he was doing, and like everybody had the song playing in their head. So it's the top pick of any of these movie lists. If we went real movies, if we went anything, that is, I think, the number one.
I agree. I definitely agree with you. Yeah. Well, mine's gonna be subpar, but because that was my number one choice. Obvi. Circle of Life is the shit. Are you kidding me? Yeah, Lion King is one of the greatest Disney movies of all time. Not debatable.
He didn't say one of the greatest. He said the greatest.
It's my bad. Yeah, it's my favorite movie. Like it's my favorite
Hands
Disney
down.
movie. It came out in the year I was born, 1992. Aladdin came out the same year, which they were just fucking banger after banger. But it is, it's number one.
It's gotta be
we
number
actually
one.
saw the Lion King Broadway show in San Francisco.
So good.
I fucking cried.
I did.
Yeah, when in the beginning they have all the people in their like animal suits and attire, and they were all just circling, and it was gorgeous.
It was very amazing.
It was. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this round. Okay, let me see what my B squad is.
Yeah, what's the JV song?
That was the first one. Okay, this one is actually, people are crazy about this movie. Like they are, like if somebody likes this movie, they're fucking about this movie.
Yeah.
I'm actually not one of them, but I do think this is a great opening to the movie, and it really sets the tone of the movie. This is Halloween for Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
It's a great open. It's no Lion King, but it's a great like
hell
this
yeah.
is
What an
Halloween.
underdog
This
pick.
is Halloween.
That is a great pick. Unexpected. Completely unexpected.
Yeah, because I'm not like crazy like fan of that movie, but I mean it's a good movie. But
Yeah. That movie was on this list for a few times for me, but
is it?
it wasn't the top, but it's got great music, great animation. Just an amazing movie overall. Because who the hell makes, it's Disney making a Halloween movie about Christmas. It's like,
Tim Burton.
holy shit.
Tim
And it's Tim
Burton.
Burton. Super sick.
That's my opener. That's tough.
That's a great opener.
Because I mean,
There's
Lion
nothing
King
beats
is-
Lion King.
I had a few others.
I felt bad picking it because I was like, oh, we should have nixed it because it's obvious.
No, I think it's kind of just advantage. You got home court advantage.
Yeah, this week. Yeah, I'm the home team, baby.
Did you have any other options?
No.
These don't count. Like if we say the other options, they don't count for the other
I
categories.
had nothing for opening.
Oh, okay. I had actually 3 more.
Do you want to say it?
Do you want to save it for the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can save it for the end. Okay. Damn. Okay. I think you won. Nobody in the chat said anything, but I think you won.
Yeah.
Well, actually, they kind of did.
Chat
Yeah.
did. Chat agreed. All right.
Okay. Hero's Journey.
So it was tough because one of the limits we put on ourselves is, only 2 songs can be from the same movie.
Yeah.
And this fucking movie, like, you could put any one of these songs in these categories and it would probably win. But I'm coming back to Pride Rock, going back to Lion King,
Oh.
because I just can't wait to be king.
Oh.
Oh my God. Yeah, and I don't know about anybody else out there, but if you played one of the greatest Sega Genesis games of all time,
Yes.
that was the level I got stuck on, and so that was drilled into my brain.
That was hard.
I was stuck there for hours, and I was never mad because of that damn tone, that music with the changing the monkeys and doing all that shit.
Yeah.
But that, I was like, Hero's Journey, and I was like, that was the first thing I thought of, because I did have a runner-up that we can talk about, but I was just like, nothing can beat that song, Just can't wait to be king.
It's very colorful too.
Yeah, it's super colorful. Brilliant animation, like
That's
phenomenal. So I'm going back to back in Lion King, and I can't pick
You've
any
used
more
your Lion King
because there are some other good ones.
Yeah.
But we'll get into that later.
Dang, that's a good one. I didn't even consider that song. So mine, we are going to China. We are going to Mulan.
Okay.
And it's I'll make a man out of you.
Damn.
Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns.
That's another one. You say, let's get down to business. Everybody knows how to finish it. Like,
and then she's used
even
those,
in
like,
meetings,
things
embarrassingly, I've said it.
to climb up the fucking
that
pole
pole
thing. And she does it. And he walks out of his, it's so majestic. He walks out of his tent. It's like the sun is rising.
Yeah,
he walks out of his
sitting.
tent and she's sitting on, and the arrow just hits the ground. Like, you don't even see her yet. The arrow hits the ground as he's walking out of his tent. He's like, what? And then you see her sitting up at the top, and you're
That's
like,
pretty fucking
Mulan
good.
is that bitch. Mulan is that bitch. Come on.
That is pretty fucking good. I think you might have won that one. Yeah, I think Mulan got me for sure. Phenomenal song. Is that also the one where they're learning to fish out of the river?
Yeah.
And then they go like that, and then she pulls the foot of the other guy.
Yeah. And
So
the
fucking
the
good.
one guy's like cutting or like hitting the fucking brick with his chin,
Yeah.
and like his like teeth get all fucked up, and then towards the end he's just like
Yeah.
he's able to crack it, and then she has a bunch of fish. Like, I rewatched it. I wouldn't have remembered it had I not watched it like
So
before this.
fucking good.
But yeah, it was it was just, it's majestic as fuck. And to know she's like a
Beautifully drawn.
female and
Yeah.
stuff, it's just like,
That empowerment.
yeah, it's cool. Megalowski, hi. Oh damn, definitely go Mulan. There was a rock version of that song. Oh.
Or like,
Oh my
or like
gosh.
Dwayne Johnson sang it.
Oh, Dwayne. Oh, Dwayne. Either way, that would be great. It's like it can pump you up.
Yeah, that's pretty
Pump
fucking good.
it up.
That sounds like one of those cycling club songs.
Or like
where you
Soul
just-
Cycle.
Soul cycling.
Intense. Yeah, so that's
a
my
really fucking good one.
hero's journey song.
Okay,
I
I'm
thi-
glad you brought up Fucked Up Teeth,
Oh no.
because that's where I'm going next.
for love song.
Love song was tough. At first I couldn't think of anything. Then I thought of this pick, and then after I thought of this pick, I thought of like hell other songs. But this pick, truthfully, and just recently too, made me the story of this pick made me cry again.
Oh.
And like I don't like listening to sad songs. Like you know, Mel will attest
I do.
to it. She'll listen to them, and I'll just throw on headphones and listen to something else, like just optionally making myself sad. I'm not into.
Sometimes you just gotta cry.
But this song fucking gets me, and even just talking about it and picking it like makes me sad. But I picked Ma Belle, Evangeline from Princess and the Frog.
Aww.
Evangeline.
Aww.
With the little firefly.
Ray.
Singing about his love, who's the fucking star in the sky, and like the fact that the characters, to me too, I love the complexity of like, you know, you have the two humans that are frogs, and then you have the crocodile who's like, who wants to be around the humans, and he's super friendly.
Uh-huh.
And then while he's singing this song, you know, the crocodile's like, oh, you know, where is she, or who is she? And then they nudge the crocodile because they're all complex, you know, they're complex creatures and characters, and they're like, they don't know, like, if he knows if she's not real, quote unquote.
Yeah, so they don't mention it.
Oh my gosh, just, yeah, that freaking got me.
I know. I think, what was it, like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago, we were talking about Princess and the Frog, because Princess and the Frog, it was, you know, the animation was that of like back in the day Disney, but it's newer. So I think we were beyond the years of like when we would watch Disney, excited for a Disney movie to come out.
The hand-drawn 2D animation.
Yeah. So
not Pixar stuff.
Exactly. And so we don't know kids, so like there was no reason for us to watch Princess and the Frog when it came out. So like we watched it later, like way after the fact. And I was like, this movie's so nice. It's so good. I
did watch it before for school because I was an animation student.
Oh.
And it actually...
Oh, I said that as if I didn't know. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, in the night while you were sleeping. No,
in the night.
But that animation actually like helped save some of like the department, the 2D hand-drawn department for Disney.
Yeah.
Because they thought it was almost out the window. And they were like budget cuts and budget cuts and budget cuts. They were almost reducing
Disney doesn't have enough money.
Yeah, but well, they have money because they were smart in making choices and shit. But
yeah.
Princess and the Frog, the traditional animation, and it's just an amazing, like it feels like a classic, like instant. So
yeah, it's
incredible.
It's
movie.
great, and I can't remember if we saw it before or after we went to New Orleans, but we were just like, oh, whoa.
It was the research and everything was so well done.
But Disney always. Like that's Disney shit. They have so many people they send their people out there. Like for Lion King, they had people out there in fucking Africa. Like
drawing animals, looking at them like realistically. So that's my my love song.
That's your love song. Okay. Well, I think
it could have been love song or sad song, but I chose it as a love song.
That's a nice choice. Mine's gonna beat you though. But my love song is Going to Pride Rock. Can you feel the love tonight?
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
That's a beauty song. Elton John. That
was one of the ones I thought of afterwards, but I was like, fuck, I already got 2 Lion King.
Yeah. I mean, I had another one from Hercules, actually, but it was just actually one of my favorites. But favorites, drink. But yeah, Can You Feel the Love Tonight is just that was actually that was a contender for being our first dance song.
It was.
Yeah, it was a contender. It didn't end up happening. No. We chose Terrence Riley instead. But that was
I think that wins. I think that wins.
Can You Feel the Love Tonight? It's beautiful. Fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Zero Kirby. Yo, man.
What's up, Zero Kirby? Appreciate you being here. Welcome on in.
We're doing a Disney glove to glove showdown of songs.
We're building our own custom soundtrack for Disney songs and competing against each other.
Who's winning? So let's backtrack. Let's recap just quickly. So all right, opening song, Sean, Circle of Life. I'm gonna put a star next to the ones that won. Okay.
That we think won.
Yeah. Hero's Journey. Mine was I'll Make a Man Out of You. Yours is I Just Can't Wait to Be King.
I Can't Wait to Be King.
I think mine wins.
I don't know. Thinking about mine again, I don't know. Yeah, but I think yours is pretty damn good.
Well, we're gonna ask on Instagram and we're gonna see.
Yeah,
we're gonna see. And then
you guys gotta let us know.
Love song. Mine's Can You Feel the Love Tonight. Yours is My Belle Evangeline. It's a beauty song, but mine wins.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Sad song. Disney is notorious for their sad songs.
Yeah. So sad song and love song. Like I had a tough time like picking.
Agreed.
This one I went with. This is a lot of personal feelings involved in this list.
Oh shit!
Because I went with one that I can remember. I didn't try to look up, a sad song Disney list or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going with I Will Go Sailing No More. It's from Toy Story, Buzz Lightyear. Most people will remember the scene over the song, but it's Randy Newman singing, and it's when Buzz Lightyear is seeing the advertisements for the other toys. Seeing, piecing together, Woody's been on him, telling him he's a toy, he's not real.
Yeah.
Buzz has believed it between everything. And then Buzz is finally, putting it together that he's not who he thinks he is. And he's an actual toy, and that like he can't fly, that he has no mission, that he's
no
like
Star Command.
no Star Command,
Star Command.
no fight. Like he's got nothing. And like I just remember as a kid being in the theater, like maybe one of the earliest memories of me just feeling like
Sad.
terrible
Are you gonna
for
cry?
like a character. We gotta get through this, okay?
Ah!
No, because dude, fuck, man. Like imagine that, like
That's
finding out
horrible.
your whole existence and what you think is like not true.
Oh my god, I'm getting teary eyed.
Gosh, get out of here. No, I'm just kidding. No, but so I went in my feels with the sad song, with that Buzz Lightyear moment.
Yeah. Oh fuck, I think you're gonna win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine are sad, but I feel like the emotional attachment that you are showing like makes it sadder.
Yeah, well, once you hear the song, you might remember it, but like me just talking, like saying like I will go sailing no more, you might not remember the song, but you remember that scene, and it's
Yeah.
like damn, and that feeling.
He pushes his button and then he's just like, yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I won this round. So my sad song is
There's some good sad songs.
another Mulan.
Okay.
It's Reflection.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that
and
is a tough
the
one.
Christina
too.
Aguilera version of
Aguilera.
it. Aguilera.
That wasn't the movie version, right?
No, because the voice actor sings it, but or at least fun fact. So Disney has not all the time. Sometimes it's the same person. Sometimes it's a different like kind of. How do I say this? Well, let me just say it, then I'll explain. So, a lot of the times in the older Disney movies, they would have the voice actor or actress. Then they would have the singing voice actor, actress, which could be different than the voice actor themselves. And then they had like the actual
soundtrack.
singer who like sang the soundtrack song. Like, for example, they had in Aladdin, so they had Jasmine. I actually don't know who plays the voice of Jasmine. Someone plays the voice of Jasmine. And then Leah Salonga, who shout out to my Filipinos.
Filipino.
Leah Salonga played the singing voice. She was actually the singing voice for another Disney princess as well. But she sang the classic, what is that song called? Classic. Can't remember what it is. When they're on the fucking carpet. A whole new world. Yeah. And then they have like the artist who sings
On
the soundtrack version and
the music video
who
version.
sings that whole new world. Look at that soundtrack. Well, now the newer version.
Yeah, but there's a few different people. So
Yeah.
you're taking the soundtrack version of Reflections from Mulan.
Well, yeah.
That song is.
It's beautiful.
It's in that scene too, because I'm thinking about the movie scene and it's just hella sad.
She
It's
like,
when
wipes her face. And
she's trying to figure it out, like if who she is and what she is, because it's like she's doing something that she thinks is for the best of her family and for her country, but like
no, this is before that.
oh
So this is right after she meets up with the matchmaker. Remember, they were like, "Oh, we got to marry
and
her
they're
off."
dressing her up.
Yeah,
and,
they
she
dress
has the
her up.
geisha makeup.
Yeah, and then after like her fucking, what does she have? It's like not a flea. What is it?
Oh,
the little
cricket.
guy, a cricket. Yeah. And then her dog named Little Brother, just super cute, Little Brother.
That's hella cute.
But the cricket like just makes a calamity out of everything and just shit everywhere, and then like she's like just like defeated after that
'cause,
whole thing.
Yeah, the parents told her be on your best behavior
And she
like, be all
couldn't.
proper, and then things still got fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but
right.
it's sad. It's sad, but
It's a sad song.
I definitely
sad
think
song.
it's a sad song. In the world. You win. I get, yes, the Mulan part's sad, but Buzz Lightyear realizing that he's a toy,
he's
like,
not
that's horrible.
special.
Yeah,
Fuck, man.
that's really bad.
I think Toy Story is some of the biggest feel getters Pixar has. Fight me about it.
yeah.
I put on a hockey jersey and I want to fight everybody. All right, next on our list,
No, hold on. I'm tabbing up.
we got to combine.
Okay.
So, triumphant song which could be like an accomplishment in the story or something. But we also said this round can also be like the song of the film, because Disney movies often put, triumphant songs either before the real accomplishment or, before the actual penultimate moment. So song of the film, I'm going that route.
Okay.
It kind of is a triumphant song, but it's definitely before a lot of shit goes down. I'm going to Agrabah.
Ooh.
I'm going
to Agrabah.
the movie version because it was sung brilliantly, and I'm going to the original movie version by Robin Williams.
Oh.
I'm going Friend Like Me.
Oh, friend like me. Oh. Do you think that's the song of the movie, though?
Oh, 100%.
It's not the I Can Show You the World song? No?
No.
Okay.
I mean, there is 3 songs to that movie. There's, Riff Raff, Street Rat, I Can't Buy That. Yeah, and then there's, what is the Carpets? See?
Why can't I think of the name?
Even remember
A
it.
Whole New World.
How's it the song of the movie if we can't remember it, girl?
It's not bad. Like, I know the song, but I just keep...
But Friend Like Me, for damn sure.
Okay, now we got a friend like me.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
And the Robin Williams. So good, yeah.
Yeah.
Not the Will Smith version, but the Robin Williams.
Oh, Will Smith. We will not talk about him anymore. Okay, I'm glad you chose that, actually, because I have...
Was it on your list?
It was not, no.
Ooh.
I had a few, like big main ones that I was like, well, these are kind of obvious, but they're great songs. So I'm glad you didn't choose one as obvious, because the one I wanted to choose, I was like, I'm going to get smoked.
Oh, so you're saying mine's a JV choice? Or underground choice?
Well, it's an underground choice. Yeah, I would think so. If people are thinking Aladdin, they think A Whole New World. They don't think
30-year-old males. If you're thinking Aladdin, you're thinking Friend Like Me.
Okay, well, I'm not 30 years old. First and foremost.
Yeah.
I'm also not a male.
Thankfully.
So the Will Smith version is a slapper. Banned from the chat. I'm just kidding.
Slapped from the chat. No.
Fuck.
He's saying it's a slapper.
I know.
As in Will Smith slap.
But so yeah, basically what I'm saying is yours is not like as high
Mainstream.
profile.
Yeah.
And so now
you can pick with your feels.
Now I can pick with my
Not for the
feels.
polls.
And as I say this, Sean's gonna know exactly the song, but I'm gonna set the scene for you.
Okay.
Right before the stream, I was literally doing a whole dance to this song as it was playing. Because I was like, I don't even care if you've chosen the song for any of yours. Like, I need to hear the song loud outside of my headphones. I need to dance to it. So I was doing a whole, just routine that I made up. I don't think it's actually in the movie. If they want to use it for a future movie, their people can contact my people.
But nobody saw it. It's on our Ring Cam, maybe.
Yeah, it's on the Ring Cam. We'll get you the
tapes.
I'll get you them tapes. But my triumphant that bitch song is Eye to Eye Goofy Movie. Sang by Tevin Campbell, who is
good.
the voice he's not the voice actor, he's the voice singer and also the soundtrack. Yeah, you guys know Tevin Campbell. Can we talk for a minute? And Eye to Eye it's fucking epic. Because they're at the concert.
good.
That's the whole point of the movie, right?
Yeah.
And then he's just like with his 4 fingers, because they only have 4. He's
And
just
the
like,
glove.
I got myself a notion. Dun-dun-dun-dun, one. I know. Sean was like, we can't sing the songs. They're going to block us off of YouTube.
DMCA'd. Copyright strikes.
But it's so good. Like, it's just like, it's a pop song. And it's just like.
Tevin Campbell crushed every
The 90s
song.
were his decade.
Yeah.
And when I was looking it up, I wrote, or I typed in Eye to Eye Live. And they had a 20th year panel for Goofy Movie. And then they were like, it was the end. And they go, okay, so we have a surprise guest here. And he was actually the, Powerline singing voice, and everyone was like, wow, they were screaming and shit. And they brought him out, and they had I just watched the clip from the movie, so I don't know if I would have remembered this prior to that. Maybe I would have, I don't know. But he had his two background dancers who were very Janet Jackson-y. They had the black tank tops with cutoff shirt and black shorts and high ponies, and they were just in sync dancing and shit. So they had two girls definitely not they could have found better ones, but two girls who were dressed in all black who were doing the dance moves next to him. I was like, this is so good, and he sounds great. He's live, so it's a little bit different, but he's still, and it's 20 fucking years.
Yeah.
And that was from then, I don't know what it is now. But it was...
He recently, just a few years ago, he did something for that Babyface tribute.
Oh,
he still sounds hella good. So
yeah.
Shout out Tevin Campbell.
Tevin Campbell is great. But they did the whole thing, and I was like, oh, the feels. But Mega Biscuit, I love that one. Yeah, it's just a good song. It's a really good song. And, the whole movie, they're trying to get to the Powerline concert because Max told all the friends, oh, yeah, I forgot what he said of, we're just going to the concert or we're, going to get on stage. I don't know. Why would he say that? But he did.
It was, because he was lying to his whole school about, how he knew Powerline, or, his dad knows him, or, he was going to be on stage for it.
Yeah.
Something about that. And then the whole thing was his dad wanted a family bonding trip.
Yeah.
And that freaking curve where, Max is telling him which way to go, and he already knows. And then he knows one way's the concert, one way's the real way. That was a crazy movie. That was really good. Really ahead of its time, I feel with the subject matter.
Yeah.
Just having him question, does he want to go and do something for his dad and family or be selfish? So
he chose
fantastic
selfish.
movie.
He chose himself.
But the dad was also on a journey and understood.
Yeah.
This kid doesn't want to do the same things that he did.
Mm-hmm.
Times are changing.
Also,
movie.
Another Disney fun fact that I didn't realize until years later, that Goofy and Max are not dogs; they're cows. Because how is Pluto a dog? Yeah.
Where did you hear that?
I read it.
On Reddit?
No, I read something where it was
somebody fact check that.
Disney facts that Goofy and Max are not dogs; they're cows. Because it was a thing of how come Pluto's domesticated
it's just dog? It's just a different dog.
No, it's because they're cows.
Oh my god!
If you look at
fact check it.
If you look at the old
fact
Disney cows, old Disney cows,
I see it.
They look like.
I know what they. Yeah. I got it in my brain.
Yeah, look at Clarabelle.
But
yeah, so Goofy, they're cows.
From an airplane or whatever that first Mickey Mouse movie thing was. Interesting. I don't know if I can buy that. We'll fact check.
We'll look it up later, but that's what it says, and
somebody
I believe
fact check.
So okay,
great pick.
So who wins that round?
Oh, that round. Oh, I don't know. That one's to me, that's a tie.
What was yours
again? We gotta
again?
let Instagram or the viewers choose.
What was yours again?
Friend Like Me.
You got a friend like me. I keep on thinking you got a friend in me. That's a different song. That's a different song. Yeah. Okay, we can both get a point there.
I think that's a pretty
gentleman's
good tie.
agreement.
Gentleman's agreement.
Gentleman's agreement. Okay. So now the random song.
In credit / random. Oh man. So I got to figure out which way I want to go with this, because I have two picks and I'm staring at both of them. One of them is mine, but is not going to win this round. And then the other one is also my jam and could win this round. And we're in a competition.
I was going to say, do you know the score? Should we recap the score? So okay,
we can.
So
but I feel like
you
I'm
got
losing.
The opening. I got the hero's journey. I got the love song. You got the sad song, and then we both.
Oh, so we're tied. All right, I gotta go for the kill shot. we're going back to a Goofy movie.
Oh.
And I'm going, stand out above the crowd.
Oh, even if I gotta shout out loud.
All right, that's it. That's
Oh,
it. We're gonna get canceled.
Yeah, where he's on the. If I could take a stop.
Yeah,
take a
and
look
and
at
that
me
first
instead,
one where
just-
he swings out over the crowd.
Yeah.
And it's slow mo.
Hey, it's the Goof Boy. When like.
That was unreal.
Oh,
I
man.
remember thinking like, damn, he's hella sick. Like,
Yeah. Did you
was
have a
like,
crush on
dude.
Roxanne?
oh, everybody did.
Everybody
Every guy did.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
The weird anthropomorphic dog crush. But no, but like that was sick. Like such a sick move, such a sick scene, such a sick movie.
Mm-hmm.
And like, yeah, I'll tell you my other one afterwards, but you can already guess it because I played it because knowing that you would not pick it.
I wouldn't pick it. Okay.
Right, who are you going up against that with?
My random song, I think, is a contender to win.
Really?
Yeah, because it's a great song. Just how if you think of the scene, how everything kind of comes together. It's really good. It's
Something from Fantasia?
no, I wish. But right before we did this, I was like, "Did you pick anything from fucking Fantasia?" And he was like, "There's no words in anything there. It's like
and
a
nobody
score."
can remember. Like,
No, but Fantasia
you
was
remember
like
the one?
it was a fucking acid trip before you
The
when you were a
animation's
child.
badass.
Yeah, it's very good. So mine is Trash in the Camp. Tarzan.
No idea.
Shoobadoop ba-ba-da, boobadoop ba-ba-da-ba-da, da-ba-da-ba-da, shoo-wop-dee-doo. When they're like in the camp and they're like, all right, and they're making everything instruments and stuff like that. And the elephant got the record player like thing and was like, "Meow." That's a good one.
That's pretty good.
That's a good one. And
I know
they're
you have
like-
a huge attachment to that movie.
I loved Tarzan.
Yeah,
That's
and-
probably my second favorite Disney movie for sure.
I just watched it for that first time with you. Like I never, as a kid, like I never saw it. My Tarzan was like live action
George of the
60s.
Jungle. Oh,
and George of the Jungle, but
Brendan Fraser.
was George, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, but I know
Oh,
the
I
Tarzan soundtrack is legendary because Phil
Collins. I
Shout out.
fucking love Phil Collins. You know, he can't perform he has to sit, I think. He can't stand.
something like
Something
that.
like that.
That is a good pick.
Honestly,
It's a
the
homer pick.
The
but it's a
whole
good pick.
Tarzan soundtrack is like fucking Fuego on a stick. Like it is just prime. I had so many others where I was like, if he chooses them, I can't choose them. But my opening song was gonna be Two Worlds and One Family. And the fucking leopard comes and fucks shit up. Fuck that leopard. And then and then little Tarzan's like, and then the monkey's like, I'm just rambling, but it's such a
You're
good
gonna
movie.
play the whole movie and
It's
for sure
such
get us
a good-
DMCA'd.
That's what we're gonna watch on Hot Garbage with Mel, even though it's gonna be hot, not garbage.
Hot recycling with Mel.
Hot sustainable living with Mel. And
Hot upcycling.
yes, but
That's pretty good. Magabuski agrees. She says, thinking of that song, that's a favorite for sure.
that's a point. I think that's a point.
Anybody else in chat?
Nope. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. You're going to let Tarzan beat Stand Out, Goofy movie.
I chose Standout's a good one. I chose the better Goofy movie song.
Eye to Eye? Really?
I. Hell yeah.
Just because I had the perfect cast?
Yeah, do the perfect cast. I don't know how
I
to
had
do
the
it.
I had the slow-mo scene with him moonwalking with his glasses
I know.
and everything.
And fucking take and then he's like a little
Right.
smoking.
Yeah.
It's the
I
fucking
had Pauly
part.
Shore as a featured in my song. I don't know, man. To me personally, I think those two songs are tied.
Oh yeah, Magabuski Hot Disney with Mel. That is perfect.
That sounds like a weird corner of the internet. I'm not searching.
Don't be jealous of the new friends we will make. Hot Disney.
You're gonna be
Dude,
surprised.
I haven't seen Tarzan.
Yeah.
What the fuck? How have you not seen Tarzan?
So, okay. So would that be a point for me? If he hasn't even seen the movie?
No, well, that's just a bad choice.
Do you remember?
He's too busy watching Little Mermaid to watch
Do you remember
Tarzan.
Stand Out by a Goofy movie? Or do you remember whatever song that was in Tarzan?
What? What?
By default, I had decided. Yeah, see? So I got a point too. Shooter McGavin.
Oh, the finger guns. The finger guns. Whatever. I won.
All right,
I
we
won.
both got a point. We tied. So I think we tied for the whole thing. So
we
gotta
did tie
see.
for the whole thing.
The Instagram's gonna reveal.
The Instagram, yeah. We'll put this tomorrow. We'll do the same thing that we did for the Coachella lineup where everybody votes. I may vote by, like, I'll put our songs against each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, in each slide.
For each section.
Yeah. Raina hasn't, well, I mean,
Hasn't seen it either.
Oh, hasn't seen How have you guys not seen Tarzan? What year did it come out? Tarzan.
It was like a later 90s, I think.
Is it because
Maybe early 2000s. Yeah, it was your age range and it was not any of ours.
Oh, 99. Yeah, that's true. That's true. How old were you in 1999? 40?
Yes. 42.
Okay.
So,
that makes sense.
yeah.
Okay.
I was not going to Disney movies.
I was 5.
Yep.
No, that's not right. I was 7. 7, 8.
Math. It's tough.
I was 7, yes. Okay, well, this is your homework, Draina. Listen to the fucking Tarzan soundtrack.
The movie's pretty good.
The movie's good and the music
It has
is
some
amazing.
questionable spots.
Like what?
There's a well-known like scene where Tarzan's swinging. He's holding her, and somehow he's holding on to the vine, and it's got to be with his butt cheeks.
But everybody knows that Disney,
the animators sneak shit in.
animators sneak shit, just like in Lion King, how it says 6 in the
sky.
stars, and that's like a real thing. I think in the newer ones it's not, but if you look back, just same thing. Little Mermaid,
Penises
there's a
and Little Mermaid cover.
penis castle.
Yep.
But it's like it's a thing, and
animators were full-grown men.
as an adult, I actually think that's real.
It's funny.
It's fucked up.
It's terrible,
But it's funny.
but it's funny.
And that's our humble opinion on that.
So yeah, we will put up the poll. Let
Butt
us know
cheeks
your
ring.
guys' thought.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do we want to do, because we're like really early, do we want to do honorable mentions?
Yeah.
Like our other options. These won't count
No.
in the actual,
Yeah.
but I think we should. It's them subliminals. Yeah. You know what? A good movie, I don't think this is Disney. Yeah, it's not Disney. But a good movie for subliminals is fucking Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Watching that as an
That's
adult,
pretty
you're
good.
like, oh my God. They put so many funnies in there that a child just would not even grasp. And that's what makes it funny. So let me make this note here for Instagram.
Oh.
Poll per song topic. That's
So-
yeah, whatever, it's fine. I've been drinking. Okay. So honorable mentions.
Yeah. You can go through yours first, and then I'll let you know if it was on my list for anything.
Okay. So for opening, besides Circle of Life and This Is Halloween, I had Two Worlds, Tarzan. It's two worlds and one family.
I actually know that song. That song's really good.
Yeah, so Tarzan, 4 hours later. So Tarzan, you got two
Full
gorillas,
Tarzan stream.
and they got a baby gorilla, and then you got Tarzan's parents, so 2 humans who are like, we're gypsies, and we live in, they were like scientists and some shit like that.
Yeah,
So
they were doing guerrilla research.
Yeah, and then they built a treehouse, which is Tarzan's treehouse. Oh no, Tarzan built that for himself. But they built a treehouse, and then a leopard comes and takes the not takes it. They can't show it because it's Disney, but it fucking eats
It
the
wants to
baby
eat the
gorilla,
baby.
and then it takes Tarzan's parents. So now you have these parent gorillas, and then this human baby, and the mom gorilla finds the human baby, and the dad's like, "That's not my baby," and then the mom is like, "We're
He's not
taking
gonna
this baby."
understand.
Yeah, he's not gonna understand our ways. And the mom was like, "I don't care what you say, sir. And then so she grabs the baby, and then that's how Tarzan was raised by gorillas. But anyways,
That's why Tarzan.
Song is called Two Worlds because the worlds of the humans and the worlds of the gorillas, and they're just like one family. Like again, I'm gonna listen to that soundtrack every day for the next 3 days.
It is a good movie.
Yeah,
you should watch it for sure.
Yeah, it's a great movie. And then my other option for opening song is going to Agrabah. Arabian Nights. It's a great opening song. And Aladdin was also a really good game on the Sega Genesis. I remember the 3 main ones that we had was The Lion King, Aladdin, and then we also had Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, that like came with everybody's Genesis, whether you bought it or not. Like,
it was fun though.
Yeah, those were all fantastic games at the time.
And then my third honorable mention for opening songs was "You Got a Friend in Me." Toy
Was
Story.
that the opening?
Yeah, it's Andy and Woody, and they're
That's
like running
the
around.
Montage.
Yeah, the montage.
Those are all good. I think the closest would be "You Got a Friend in Me."
The closest to your list?
Circle of Life. Yeah, I had no extras.
Oh yeah. Oh, you didn't need one. That's fair. You don't need one.
I didn't
for
need
Circle
one,
of Life
but I also
opening.
knew that was the number one.
Yeah. AKA you didn't need others.
Yeah. All right. Hero's Journey. What did you have?
I only had one other one, and it was Hercules. Hero to Zero.
Yeah, that was my
was
second,
it?
my runner-up. Yeah.
Who puts the glad in Gladiator? Hercules.
That was good.
It was very good. DuckTales.
Oh,
DuckTales. DuckTales. That was before my time.
But that was a show. That was the only thing.
It's not that creepy duck. Oh, that's Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
Howard the Duck scares the fuck out of
Marvel.
me. It's terrifying.
Have you seen
terrifying.
the Howard the Duck, the movie, the first one?
I think that's what I saw. It's like live action, right?
Yeah.
He's scary as shit. Like, no. No.
No, DuckTales were Scrooge McDuck's nephews.
Oh, I'm scaring myself. Look how creepy he
what
looks.
are you doing?
I don't know.
Look up.
Huey, Chewy, Louie.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Yeah, that's what he said. Chewy Gomez.
Chewy Gomez was not a DuckTale. Woo.
Okay, so Hero to Zero. We both had that one. That's a good that's
one.
when he's. Oh.
What?
What is the song? Thoughts. Oh no, that is the one where Phil Atitus is like. It starts off as 0 to 0, right? Yeah. Okay, got it. Also, I did make if you guys want to start like a GoFundMe or like a campaign. I did tell Sean before the stream that in all my endeavors, Machoff'n podcast, fuck debt, everything that I'm doing out in the social medias, if I am able to meet Danny DeVito from this, since we're talking about Hercules, I will have lived my best life. So
that's her life goal.
Stupid. If you can start a GoFundMe. A petition, I think is what I meant. A petition.
Probably a petition,
for Mel to meet Danny DeVito.
That's a little insensitive for a GoFundMe. No,
Danny DeVito. That would be amazing. I fucking love Danny DeVito. Saint DeVito.
Pretty good. Okay.
So many sorry guys.
So that should have been sipping word. Instead it's favorite drink.
Everyone would be blacked out if it was we did that once and it was not a good idea.
So yeah, we buried that stream so nobody can see it. All right, up next is Love Song. You actually picked my runner-up. I think you picked it. Did you pick it?
Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Yeah. Oh, I did?
Yeah, because I was like, I had already picked 2 Lion Kings. But man, that is a great, fantastic song.
Yeah. My other one was also from Hercules. It's I Won't Say I'm in Love. No chance, no way, I won't say I'm in love.
That one's really
with
good.
Megara, and she's talking to the little singing, little singing girls. It's a good song. I want them to make that live action.
I know, and if they don't pick Danny DeVito as Phil, I don't know what the hell they're doing.
Then I'm making a petition because
to
that
get
doesn't
him
make
in
sense.
the movie.
They brought James Earl Jones for Mufasa because they said like they felt like no one else could do it. And I 1,500% agree. Nobody else could be the voice of Mufasa. They're, like who?
Yeah.
And I think had Robin Williams been alive for Aladdin, they would have
100%.
brought him back for the genie. Like it's just right. He had passed away before that, right? Yeah. It's just like hands down. And I feel the same way. Hercules is one of my favorite Disney movies. And Phil.
That just makes so much sense.
He's just great.
Okay. Sad song.
Sound in the world.
What do you have?
Another Hercules movie, a movie song. It's "Go the Distance."
Yep.
That was on
I had
my.
that.
Was your sad song?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That was between like the triumphant and
And sad song.
and sad
I
song.
had it on as a backup for both of those.
And that's like fucking Michael Bolton. Like it's. I know a lot of the Disney. It's magic. It's straight fuego, you guys.
It is.
That song is like if you
They don't go the same now.
if you are feeling down, you listen to that song and then try to argue that you're not in a good mood now.
Ooh.
Yeah. What?
Magabuski said, "I love Kiss the Girl and See the Light in Tangled."
I didn't even think of Kiss the Girl for a love song.
That was pretty damn.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la.
Yeah, Little
That's a good
Mermaid has
ride
great
at
music.
Disneyland. It's very like just tame. It is.
Little
it's just,
Mermaid? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But you always have to go. I do. I like it.
Yeah,
The
they have
line's
great
always
music.
quick too. I told Sean, I was like, this shit's going to make me want to go to Disneyland again.
100%.
We were talking about doing just like a quick little, this is not far for us. Just like fly in, fly out for Disneyland because we haven't been. When was the last time we went to Disneyland?
Years.
We went with the twins.
18?
2019?
19.
I think 19.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. That's
Okay.
too long ago. We need to go back. See the Light in Tangled. I don't remember any songs from Tangled, but I know
I haven't seen Tangled.
you haven't seen Tangled? It's a good movie. Zachary Levi, I believe, plays the
I heard the animation's really well done too.
It is. And she's like a badass
Yeah.
Rapunzel. Yeah. But okay, so for Triumphant, that bitch song, I have a lot.
Me too.
Okay.
You can go.
All right. How Far I'll Go, Moana. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Be Our Guest, Beauty and the Beast.
Okay.
That's a good one. You'll Be in My Heart, another Tarzan. You'll be in my heart. Drew, I'm so sad you guys haven't seen Tarzan. It's such a good movie.
It's a good song, but don't feel bad.
And then Tale as Old as Time. Or I think it's called, what is the name of that song? Is it Beauty and the Beast? Tale as Old as Time.
No, I think it's Tales all the time.
Oh, okay. That one. This one is kind of like it's Disney. It falls under the rules that we gave ourselves, but it's not like the other ones. Life is a Highway, Cars.
That is a good one.
That was on there. I'm gonna run it all night long.
It was a song. I guess, we never made a rule about if it's a song before Cars.
It's for Cars.
Wasn't it a song before? No.
No, I think why would he be singing about Life is a Highway?
I don't know. It's Rascal Flatts.
Oh, it's the country shit. But I'm pretty sure that song is for the movie.
Let me see.
Oh, fact checking.
Um,
Okay, and then my other triumphant one was Circle of Life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they played at the end because it's a circle.
It's
We'll fact check Life is a Highway later. But
okay. So what are yours?
pretty damn good. Drew had some in chat.
Mm.
He said sad song Married Life from Up. So that was my number
Whoa.
one. But it was also like if you say sad song, you know the scene, but I can't remember the song. So I didn't know if it was like proper to put it on
that's
the song
when
list.
like she dies, right?
That's the very beginning of the movie. Yeah.
Fucking hell. I cried.
Yeah, incredible moment.
Kevin.
Yeah. Up is masters of making you cry. And Remember Me, Coco is also.
I haven't seen Coco or
Coco's
like Encanto, like all the
really
new
good.
ones. I haven't.
Coco's extremely good. Remember Me, I think, was when it starts out. They actually sing it twice, and it's like a happy performance song. I think of like. I want to say it's the star guitarist, like the star of the show. I could be fucking this up and lying to everybody. But I think it was like his hit song, like as a farewell to like the music scene, maybe retiring.
Oh.
But it was also sang as like, I don't know if it was like the kid's dad or the kid's grandma. I forget which one, but it was also Remember Me because like I'm dying, like I'm gone.
Oh God.
So it was like a cool double meaning. Coco's extremely good, and it's beautifully done. Animation wise and art wise.
Okay.
All right.
Coco's my shit. Loved Married Life. Lo-fi Fruits music has a chill version of that song you guys might like. Is lo-fi like what's that one?
Music to study to and stuff.
Oh, okay. But what's the other one I used to listen to all the time? Majestic Casual.
Yeah.
Oh.
But the Majestic Casual has like tons of different genres, but lo-fi is like a genre of like, the rain and like the chill study music.
That stuff brings me back to like the very beginning of the pandemic when like we had to be home. Like I was working from home and just listening. You know that one girl who's like studying and there's like a cat in the background. Yeah.
Yep.
I have so much music listening to do.
So
okay, and then my randoms. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Actually, I'm not sorry. Don't say sorry if you're not sorry. Random is You're Welcome, Moana.
Yep.
And then I had Stand Out, a Goofy movie.
Yeah.
Or my random.
So my other runner-up on random was that I wanted to pick because I love the song. I love all the innuendos. I love the scene. I love everything like about this. If you guys aren't familiar with the song, go listen to it after this. If you can, look for the scene. I think it's up on YouTube. But it's So Shiny from Moana.
So creepy. That's
so
Flight of the Conchords?
Yeah, I forget the individual guy's name, but it's one of the guys from Flight of the Conchords. So many innuendos. It's fucking hilarious. And he's this giant crab that's collected gold. So he's talking about
it's a very vain snail.
Crab. Oh. It's a very like vain song about himself being the shiniest thing in the ocean, attracting all these dumb fish and these dumb people trying to get his treasure, and he just sits there and eats people.
I remember watching that in the movie theater and was like, he's creepy.
You got creeped out by it.
I got hella
and then I was
out.
like, what are you talking about? And then I looked it up and I was like, this is one of the greatest things in the world. Like,
yeah, because I went to go see it with Debbie, and I was like, there was this one scene.
There's just one scene that's super creepy.
It was oddly sexual, because he was just like, how's it going? How's it doing?
He's very, flamboyant, because he's shiny. He covers himself in gold. So fucking good.
Gene Wilder, Pure Imagination. That's Charlie and the
Is
Charlie
that Disney?
or Willy Wonka? I don't know if it's Disney.
Willy Wonka.
It's a great song.
That's a great song.
Fuck, what if we did like movie songs, all-time movie songs?
We can do that next.
But that's, I love that. That movie's great.
So my other runners-ups that you haven't talked about. So I don't know where this one would go to. I'll just talk about it. I don't know where they would go. Uh-huh. So Jungle Book. Bare necessities and recipes.
That's a good one.
For life. Also from Jungle Book. And I'm talking the original 2D animated Jungle Book. They did a really good job with the live action one.
Yeah.
But these are the ones that are in my brain. Wanna walk like me, talk like me too.
Yeah.
It's almost like your Tarzan pick.
It is.
It's very similar vibes.
That was fucking who plays him in the live action one? What's his name's dad?
Walken.
Oh,
is it?
I was thinking John Voight. That's not right. It's Christopher Walken.
It's Christopher Walken. The
They're
other
the same person
guy.
to me. They're the same person to me.
You take that back right now. You're out of here. Hey guys, so this is Machoff'n Podcast. Welcome on in.
No, they look alike. John Voight.
They're old, wrinkly white men, but they are not the same person.
But to me, they are.
That is
John Voight, Christopher Walken.
Those are fighting words. Now you're trying to fight me.
I do like Christopher Walken in Hairspray.
Oh,
He's
hell
great.
no.
With
Yeah,
John
King
Travolta.
Louis.
Yeah, that.
Hell no.
He was scary in like as King. Like
Yeah.
he was a big ass monkey.
So that's the whole thing. If you rewatch The Jungle Book, he was like very manipulative to Mowgli.
Yeah.
So he was like creepy in a different way. And so like the fact that they made him physically more intimidating in the live action just fit what they were trying to do back then, and they probably couldn't.
So scary.
So those are 2 runners up from Jungle Book.
Mhm.
And then another one for this one, it's so tough because Lion King has so many songs that are like that bitch songs.
Mm-hmm.
This was Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful
Is that
phrase.
in your random section?
Random or
we go random.
Yeah, song of the film, random.
Means no worries.
Or the rest
Pretty
of your
good tattoo,
days.
huh?
Hero's
Hakuna
Journey,
Matata?
because it was also a montage as he's growing up.
Hakuna Matata.
Right? That's
Hakuna,
how
yeah.
he got his
On
his
the-
swag back.
On the tree trunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it could have fit
That's
in
how Stella got his
multiple
groove.
different things.
How Simba got his groove back.
Exactly. Lion King 2, how Simba got his groove back. The other one that was missing, and I'm actually super stoked and super proud of you. It might rescue you from your John Voight comment.
Why?
But Nightmare Before Christmas, I was gonna pick What's This? What's this?
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Such a great song, such a great scene. Sheen. So your Nightmare Before Christmas pick may save you from me not talking to you until next week.
Okay. What if I want that though?
It's a channel point redemption.
Sometimes you need a break.
Yeah, there's so many that we're missing. I know.
Yeah, I bet we could probably do this again and not like we would have to dig.
We
but-
could do it probably by decades even for Disney.
Shit.
Like classics in the 90s, 2000s,
Yeah.
2010s, 20s, possibly even.
Pixar only.
Yeah. So many different options.
Yeah.
Disney has the template and the secrets to our hearts and brains and just keeps on prodding us.
Wow, some profound ass shit. Okay, so I'm going to put those in our stories tomorrow on Instagram. So if you don't follow us on Instagram, you should.
You should, and tell your friend
Tell your friends.
so you can stack them votes.
Yeah, and I can see we both can see all the votes. So I know who doesn't support me.
Okay.
And so for today's poll, because I think we're pretty much good with humble opinions. Well, you want to run the mash it.
You got to see the new graphic too.
Yeah.
Dance like you dancing on the pole. Dance like you dancing on the pole.
Good old Robo Mel.
That's so good. I really like those. I want one for my life.
Yeah.
Anytime I just transition to a new topic, I just have like a stick figure of myself.
And a theme song.
So, as you guys know, or if you don't, Sean has a solo stream this Friday, 7 p.m. We don't have a name for the solo stream yet.
Nope. TBD.
It's it's gonna be different than last time. Last time his stream was for the win, and we were playing games that in chat you can also play along with.
And in chat.
This time it's going to be different. I'm excited because it kind of brings back what Sean was originally doing on this channel, which was his art. And so what he's going to do is in today's poll, we're going to be putting up a few locations, and whichever location is chosen on Sean's stream, he's going to draw that location, and then in chat and call in, you can tell him what else you want him to draw within the scene.
Yeah, you guys can hop in. I just put up the destinations, and basically you guys can call in. We can chit chat in real time.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, your voices can be heard on stream, but you can also throw it in chat if you're not, out there enough to just call in a random show. But basically, I'm going to be drawing a scene of like our favorite things, what you want to add to this place. So the places are a beach, a bar, a theme park, a music festival, or space. So it's like whatever, like there's no rules, whatever you guys want to throw in, we could talk about your favorite experiences and I can throw it in there.
Yeah.
Your favorite things you look forward to, like at beach or at the bar or some shit,
I look forward to a lot of things at the bar.
Or in space. If you guys are trying to go to space, what the fuck is out there? So like we get to make it up. We get to have fun, just hang out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be drinking, so we'll see where it goes.
It'll be a good collaborative Machoff'n podcast art piece.
Art piece.
And then we're gonna sell it as an NFT. So
the whole stream
prepare
as an NFT.
your crypto wallets, guys.
Why aren't we selling our streams as NFTs?
We will now be offering our streams as NFTs.
Man, because can you? So giant ass like podcasts or giant ass like shows. Like, can you imagine if you had like the first episode? I don't watch it. I don't really like it, but the first Joe Rogan episode.
Yeah.
Somebody out there would pay hella good money to have that. Maybe it's a rights thing, but I'm sure there's a contract that can work it out. But like your favorite show, like if you wanted to own an episode of New Girl, like I'm sure, you know what I mean?
That would be crazy.
That'd be super dope.
Okay, so that's going.
Yeah, so that's going. Vote in the poll. Join us on Friday. It's 7 p.m. on Friday, 7 p.m. PST. Good night, Drew. Yeah, tell your friends, and with the call-ins, it can get fun, it can get wild.
Yeah.
Because it's still gonna be live, baby. So.
Oh, sorry, I'm yawning. I'm tired because I'm old. Okay. So that poll's going, and then while that's going, it's time for current events. We're good. I'm glad we get to use those pictures. All right. So, in keeping with the Disney theme, I found an article. As you know, none of my articles are actually current. I just choose what drives my
Some good stories.
My interest. It piques my interest. So this one is it's a listicle, so they're easier to read. It's 10 crazy stories that have happened on Disney property over the years.
Crazy stories.
Wow, and crazy kids. Okay. We're not going to read all 10. This is a lot of work.
That's fine.
Oh, Piglet is attacked by a guest. So, according to a story on Disney Community Board, one evening, Piglet was working at the Crystal Palace and moving from table to table, interacting with guests. He went to a table where this couple was seated. Piglet proceeded to offer the lady a kiss on the hand. The lady's boyfriend...
And this is Piglet from Pooh, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, so a dude or a girl in a piglet suit. The lady's boyfriend / husband, one of the two, apparently became jealous and enraged by this and punched Piglet in the stomach.
Oh, what a hater.
The outcome of the situation was heartbreaking for the poor cast member inside the Piglet costume. They ended up with fractured ribs.
Oh.
So that man who punched Piglet was banned from Disney por vida.
Wow.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. Why would you get jealous of Piglet?
Ridiculous.
Pretty bad.
Let's see. Oh yeah. I think this is like a known thing, but it's known that a lot of people scatter their loved ones' ashes at Disney parks. And two specific attractions get it the most. The Haunted Mansion and Pirates of the Caribbean at Disneyland.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
I guess. I mean,
if people scattering ashes at Disney attractions is news for you, well, welcome to some what usual happening is. It says the most recent incident was 2019. This article is hella old. It's 2020, so that was recent then. A cast member working at Pirates of the Caribbean ride spotted a guest dropping some baby powder-like substance into the water, and that ended up being
What
Ashes.
the hell?
Another documented incident happened in 2002. A cast member working at the Haunted Mansion said a small group of visitors asked for a little extra time for a quick memorial service for a 7-year-old boy who passed. Later, one of the ride operators saw one of the guests in that group scattering a powdery substance off her doom buggy. So what were the consequences of these actions? The rides closed down. They had to be clean and no danger to the guests before. Had to be confirmed before reopening.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah.
That's wild.
People are doing that. Those are probably the main ones of this article. There's also a Disney jail. I think that's pretty known, though. If you guys have seen Exit Through the Gift Shop, which is the documentary on Banksy, who's a British artist, you find out there's a section of the documentary where you find out a good amount of the Disney jail, and they will fucking question you for hours. It's not like a drunk
It sounded
tank.
insane.
It sounded crazy. Just watch the documentary. It's overall, it's a really good documentary. We actually saw. I won't get into that. But it's cool. It's cool. Watch it, and they talk about
Super
Disney jail.
interesting.
Yeah, short, sweet, to the point.
Okay. Mine isn't exactly from Disney, but it sounds like it should be a Disney movie for damn sure.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of was with Snow White, but this is also current-ish. So
we should change the name.
the headline is Wild Parrot Falls Madly in Love with a Woman Who Showed Her Kindness.
Wild parent?
Parrot.
Oh.
A wild parrot. No, a wild parrot.
Oh.
The bird. It's actually a type of cockatiel, I think.
Oh.
Recently, an unexpected visitor flew onto the porch of Carolina Medeiros. I'm probably butchering that name. Her home in Brazil. It was a wild parrot. Before long, she'd enter Medeiros' heart as well. Golden Cape parakeet, a type of parrot native to the region, had seemingly landed on her porch to merely rest her wings. So then, she then announced her arrival with a hearty squawk, which prompted Medeiros to step outside and look at what was going on. She was extremely surprised because the parrot was just staring at her on her porch. Not wanting to be a bad host to the surprised guest, Medeiros decided to offer the bird a snack.
Mm.
She opened up a banana and held it out for the bird. The bird was super shy and skittish at first, but changed very quickly when she saw the banana. And that's where the story began. It doesn't say how long, but the bird kept coming back day after day. And the bird would always fly off and rejoin her flock nearby in a tree where she could still see her.
Mm-hmm.
So like there's this whole flock and family of parakeets, but this one started to come and visit this lady randomly. The next day, the bird, she gave the bird berries, and then that's when the bird started feeling confident. The bird started to hop down like on her windowsill, let her like scratch her neck and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then the bird kept on going back, at like 6:30 p.m. every night to be with her flock.
Yeah.
It got comfortable enough to where the bird would wake her up at 6:30 a.m., knock on the window. The lady would open the window and the bird would just waltz in and just be in the house with her. I don't know if this lady was at home all day, but they were inseparable. Like,
wow.
It was a wild bird, and they ended up spending, almost every day together.
Aww. That's so sweet.
It's extremely sweet. And the bird never slept inside. The bird always went back to her flock at night. And then this went on for a long time, and they became like almost inseparable, talking to each other, whistling at each other, and she would always have snacks for the bird. And it was like clockwork. 6:30 a.m. she's at the window just to be let in. 6:30 p.m. she was going out. And then randomly one day, the bird visited the lady 7 or 8 days in a row, and then the whole flock, left. The lady doesn't know if this just happened in like December. So she doesn't know if she's going to come back. She doesn't know where they went. So just like as quick as it happened, like as quick as it had left. But man, talk about a real life like Disney story. How sick is that?
Did she sing?
Probably. I don't know. I mean, I feel like if you're Brazilian, you gotta have some type of singing.
Is that so?
Just in you, like, rhythm and everything throughout
Rhythm
that
for
country.
sure. Absolutely.
Yeah. I feel like music just surrounds you in that country.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, she said our bond was unique and incredible, and she named the bird Tata. She felt my intention, she felt my affection and love, and after this experience, I certainly see animals in a different way. So hell yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Well, that's a nice story.
Yep. End it on a little nice Disney story.
We got our poll back. So the scene that you will be drawing is a bar.
A bar, of course.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be fun. We could talk bar stories for days and random bar patrons and random shit.
Fuck.
So let's fucking go.
All right, guys. Well, we made it again to the end of a beautiful stream. What was your favorite moment?
I don't know, man. There was a lot.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of favorites. Hey.
Hey.
Probably you picking A Nightmare Before Christmas song for an opening. That really, really
Didn't
surprised
expect
me.
it, huh?
Not at all. Awesome.
It's a great opening song.
Yeah. Great pick.
Mm-hmm.
What was your favorite?
I think just like reliving all these songs. Definitely the prep, which
my
was not
gosh,
part of the stream, but it was part of the stream.
Favorite part of the stream. Before the stream. Great stream.
But just like listening and it's Disney's such a big thing. My mom for some reason still has all of our VHS Disney movies. I don't know what she's gonna play it off of. I don't think they make VHS players anymore.
They're actually very cheap.
Oh God. But she's got a bunch of them, and Disney was just a big part of my life growing up.
Oh yeah.
I think a lot of people's.
A lot of, especially people in California.
Yeah,
America
Disneyland
in general,
was just like
but California for
right
sure.
there. I went Disneyland multiple times as a child.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think reliving the Disney. I'm excited. It makes me want to plan a trip to Disneyland real quick.
100%.
Yeah.
We got to.
That was it. So,
All right. And then a quick announcement recap.
Mm-hmm.
I got my solo stream this Friday.
Yeah.
Tell your friends.
Yeah.
Tell everybody you know.
Yeah.
Family. Yeah. I like that you're doing that, but we have this too. So yeah, and then also just a reminder coming up that we got our group stream on 5/28. Mark your calendars.
Oh yeah.
5 p.m. It's gonna
be big. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be great. Very excited about
hot
it.
stream.
Very excited.
You heard it here first.
We still won't release any information on it. Maybe not until like 2 weeks prior. But again, you're gonna want to take some time out of that 3-day weekend to watch it. It's gonna be
hilarious. Yeah,
it's gonna
be really fucking good. I'm so pumped.
Find a rater.
Yeah, I do.
All right. So before Sean hits that rate button, just as always, remember to follow our Instagram for more details on anything, especially this episode. We're going to be putting the Disney Showdown in our stories so you can vote and so I can win. And then, like usual, if you guys had fun tonight, be sure to tune in next week. We stream every Monday, unless we don't, at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Come Machoff with us.
Appreciate you guys. And raid call is going to be let's get Machoff'n, baby.
Who are we rating?
We're rating a friend of the stream who had to bail on us early because he was streaming.
I'm lurking on battles right now.
Yeah. So we're going to Battle Chaser. You guys can see what he looks like. He's been in the stream and with us since week 1. So appreciate all you guys for being here. Thanks, Mike Gabuski. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
And,
We'll see you next week.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.